right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill in this one, Reynaldo Lopez. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Yeah, that's outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. It's in and out of his glove. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
And the batter now, Ezequiel Tovar. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Here's a strike, 95 of that one. And downstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And a payoff pitch. In the air, right side. Soler hauls it in for the out. And there are two down. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Hammer, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Brenton Doyle with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So two down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one ripped. That's back. Forget it. His first homer of the year. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Brendan Rodgers with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at first. Next is the speedy first baseman, Michael Toglia. Next pitch inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! He sends a rocket to left. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 4-0.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Two outs, base is empty. Now here's Nolan Jones. And a pitch. And another ball.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And a full count now. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Getting the nod in this one, Austin Gomber. And singing a special day for him. He's making his Major League debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Just missed.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive, fill up the strike zone, don't issue free passes.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 3. And that one fouled off. Here comes a 3-2. Goes down looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many. If he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him, he doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Here's a 2-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Back at Truist Park, and here's the rookie catcher, Drew Romo. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. Up one down.
Here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck. Kicks and fires.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Beck tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Williams. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Charlie Blackmon. 2 outs. Outside. 3-1 now. And the pitch. Tapped in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they're in front 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Olson coming off an amazing 2023 campaign. Prodigious power numbers, and he cut his strikeout rate. Left-hand hitter waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Bounce to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Ramon Laureano with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So here's Murphy now. At the belt and fires. Ground ball, could be 2. They get the tag on him. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Ezekiel Tovar with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So, man aboard, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. The pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tovar aboard here at first with nobody out. The punch out there. One down.
Oh, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swings through that one. The pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he walked it.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next to hit, Brendan Rodgers. Two on, one out. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. The pitch. And that one clips the corner. That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Here's Michael Toglia. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And another ball. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jesse Chavez up and loosening in the pen. Rebbia getting loose as well. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And the righty deals. That to right. Soler makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time You get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Righty delivers.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls, two strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen drifts towards it, reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 5 and the Braves nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
The lefty fires. Got it by him for the K.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And he deals. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. It's 5-0. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. And now here is Drew Romo. And there's a ball.
All these Rockies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in, Jordan Beck. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And a good eye there.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A solo shot. It's 6-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way. did.
Two outs, nobody on. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that's outside. 2-1. Two down, nobody on. In the dirt. Now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Right through there, got it. 3rd out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one is hammered right field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. This one's got a chance. And that is gone. He shoots one out to right. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-2. That one missed. The Rockies leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And another ball. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. On the warning track and hauls it in. Braves get one on the big fly. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's one down. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Chopped left side. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 4.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
And misses inside. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it though 6-1. Bottom of the inning, Laureano comes up to hit.
No left field.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first. Here's Sean Murphy. The pitch. Just off the outside edge. And a count 2-1.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Kicks and deals.
Ball 3. 3-1.
And it's fouled away. Laureano gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Rodgers. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
So they're down to their final out. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. They're down to their final strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB win, Boog. I think it's impressive how much trust the skipper already has in him. This could be the start of something great.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.